guys, it's Thursday, March 9th, 2017. It's been a while since I've made an update. I've actually been really sick. And my next to last video I made a couple days before my last ultrasound, I had said that my husband had the flu. Well, it made its rounds through the house. Daphne ended up getting it. I think Daphne got it first, and then Catherine got it. We took Daphne to the doctor and confirmed that it was flu A. They did a nasal swab. And then they didn't do that on Catherine. Did they do that on you, Catherine? The flu? No. But anyhow, so the doctor said he wanted to test Daphne to make sure if it was the flu so that I could tell my OB that I'd been exposed to the flu. Well, a lot of good that did me because I found out that she had it, but then I still didn't call my OB because what they would do is start me on Tamiflu. And I had looked up online and I saw that Tamiflu, which is an antiviral, can be dangerous for pregnancy. It's category C. Of course, you know, some pages say it's dangerous. Some pages say there's been no proven risks to the baby, so you should take it to reduce the risk to the mother because flu can get bad fast when you're pregnant. I'm sorry for coughing. I still have a bad cough. So anyhow, I somehow though days kept going by and I wasn't getting sick. Then my grandson ended up getting sick with the flu, and then his mom got it. And so eventually my time rolled around. It was, let's see, today's Thursday, so it was Monday. Gosh, it's been almost 2 full weeks because it wasn't last Monday, but the Monday before that I first realized I had a fever. So I called the doctor about 2 days into it. I went ahead and called my OB, and they did call in Tamiflu, which my husband paid $35 for and picked up for me, but I still never took it, and I kind of wished I would have because I kept getting worse and worse. About 4 days into it, my chest started hurting really bad, and whenever I was breathing, I could hear rattling and wheezing in my chest. So I went to the doctor, to my regular doctor, because my OB said they wouldn't see me when I was sick. So that day, I got confirmed that I did have flu A. They did a nasal swab, and they sent me, and I had a chest x-ray because I was worried I might have pneumonia. But the chest x-ray was clear, and they used the wraparound lead blanket cover things, whatever you call them. Like, they put 2 layers thick on me to protect the baby. So, they said that my x-ray looked good, and they sent me home with antibiotics. I took a Z-Pack, which is azithromycin, for 5 days. Just finished that a couple days ago, but my cough just got so much worse. I was coughing to the point that, this is embarrassing, but I would pee on myself. Like, I couldn't hold the pee in. A little bit of pee would come out when I was coughing. And then I was also coughing to the point where I was almost throwing up. And it's just been out of control. My back and my chest and my abdomen, everything on me is really, really sore from coughing. So that is really unfortunate. But I haven't had the energy to do much of anything. This flu just keeps sticking around. After I realized I did indeed have the flu, because I kind of was questioning it at first when I got the Tamiflu because I hadn't been officially diagnosed, even though my daughter had been. But I wish that I would have went ahead and taken the Tamiflu because the cough has been so god-awful bad. Horrible. So to try to help control it, I was taking Equate brand of cough syrup that had guaifenesin, I don't know how you say it, and dexamorphan, I don't know, crazy words. But it was on my list from the doctor of medicine that was okay to take. And then, of course, I looked it up online, and it said that they were both Category C drugs, which had me freaking out. I thought surely they were Category A or B since they were on this list from my doctor, but they weren't. So I've been trying to not take that very much once I discovered that. But I have been taking menthol cough drops to try to help for the last couple of days, because that does seem to be helping. My cough's not as bad today as it has been, but still not fun, especially when I'm really sore. So that's why I have been missing in action. I haven't felt like making videos. I haven't felt like doing anything. I haven't been going anywhere, doing anything. My girls are mostly better. They both got ear infections with the flu. Daphne was the first one that she had like a minor fever, and then it spiked up really high, and so I took her to the doctor, and she had developed an ear infection. And Catherine, a few days later, did the same thing. She had it wasn't ever super high, maybe 101, but then her fever went up to like almost 103, so I took her, and she also had an ear infection. So both of the girls got put on amoxicillin, and Catherine seems to be fine. She's almost done. I think she's got like a day left of her medicine, but Daphne's been done with her 10 days of amoxicillin for a few days, and her ears are still feeling really foggy, or that's how she describes it, to where she can't hear very good. And she said her ears are starting to hurt again. So I figured the amoxicillin didn't work to clear it up. And I think that we went through this once before where amoxicillin did not clear up her ear infection. So I'm going to take her back to the doctor tomorrow and see if I can get her put on something else. But on to baby news. I never made an update for 9 weeks, and I didn't make an update for 10 weeks. But today I am 10 weeks and 6 days along, now that it's Thursday. Technically, I still feel like we're on Wednesday because it is 1:30 a.m., or actually 1:45 a.m. And I haven't went to bed. I did lay down and fell asleep for a while, but I got back up because I wanted to make this darn video, get it posted, because I've had a couple of you asking where I've been. So, yesterday on the 8th, I had my 10-week ultrasound with Dr. Gelbach, my RE, and the baby looked great. You could see it's so big now that doing the transvaginal ultrasound, he can barely fit the baby in on the screen. But all along with my ultrasounds, the baby's measured a little ahead. So yesterday, I should have been 10 weeks and 5 days along, and the baby was measuring 11 weeks and 3 days, I believe. Let me look at this. I don't know if it says on here. I had this cute little frame that I had gotten last time I found out I was pregnant, when I had my early loss at about 7.5 weeks. Actually, 7 weeks, 2 days is when I started bleeding with my last loss. And I think I found out, though, around 6.5 weeks that I was going to be losing the baby. But I found this little frame that said love at first sight. It's for an ultrasound picture. And I had put a note on it that said picture coming soon and gave it to my husband. But I came across it in the bedroom, and I thought, you know what, I'm finally going to put a picture in it of this baby. So, I don't know if this is going to show up very well because of the glare, but here is my ultrasound picture from today. I'm going to put a better picture of this on the video, just a still shot of it so you can see. But you can see is a side view of the baby, and the head is up here. Then there's some little hands or arms. I don't know if the whole thing was showing up, because you know how in ultrasound sometimes the picture fades in and out. That might not be completely, as long as the arms and legs really are. I think they might have just not all completely shown up. That doesn't look quite right, but, or maybe it is. It looks like a little gummy bear. It's my little gummy bear baby. The heart rate was 181 today. So I was really happy that everything looked good. I'm still worried before my ultrasounds, but I'm not as worried as I was earlier on. Like the night before an ultrasound, I can't sleep very well. Even last night, I only got like 3 or 4 hours of sleep. So I came home after my ultrasound and slept for a while because I was so tired. Because it seems like nighttime is the worst. That's when I really start worrying about things and thinking about things. I can't get my mind off of things that could possibly go wrong. But then once I get to my appointment, I'm usually more calmed down, more than I am at night. And but everything went good today, and he said that this would be my last appointment with him, and that I was officially graduating his office today. So he gave me a little bag, which I had gotten when I was pregnant with Jack, my son, that I lost at 17 weeks. But it's just a little tote bag with their business logo on it, and then he gave me a little drinking cup with their business logo on it. Seems like, you know, good advertisement for their company. Midwest Reproductive. And then they give you a little onesie for the baby that says Midwest Reproductive. I forget exactly what it said. Do you know where that tote bag is at, Daphne, that I brought home? I don't know where Grandma put it. Well, anyway, it just has a few random little things in it. So, I mean, I'm glad that I'm moving on from him, but I'm also scared because I don't know if my OB is going to be as attentive or able to be as attentive as he has been to me and accommodating, because he knows how high my anxiety has been, and he's allowed me to come in for the extra scans and just for any concerns or fears that I had, and it helped me get through that and feel better. And I know my OB sees probably a ton more patients than my RE does. Well, I don't know that for a fact, but I don't know. My appointment with her is set for March 15th. I think it's around 12:30 or so. I need to double check that. But I'm sure that it'll just be a regular appointment where she listens for the baby's heartbeat with the Doppler. And she'll probably say, yep, your uterus seems to be the right size for how far along you are. That's what they always say. But I think I've said this before in my videos. If she can't find the heartbeat with the Doppler on that visit, I'm going to go cuckoo and probably lose my mind. So they do now have little portable ultrasound machines in the office. They did not have that when I was pregnant with my girls. So I'm assuming, I'm almost positive, if they couldn't find it with a Doppler, that they'd go ahead and bring in the ultrasound machine and find it that way. So we shall see though. But I think I'm going to be 11 weeks and 5 days along at that appointment. So baby's probably going to be already measuring around 12 weeks 1 day, 12 weeks 2 days. Wait, let's see, 10 weeks 5 days. Probably 12 weeks 3 days if if it keeps on the schedule it's on. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry for coughing. I've been trying to drink a lot of tea with honey in it to see if that'll help my cough, and it seems to help somewhat. Living on tea and cough drops. It's not good. My appetite has been horrendous for the last couple of weeks. I barely have an appetite. I mean, sometimes I feel like I'm really, really hungry, like I'm starving suddenly, but then I go to eat and I can't eat much of anything. I weighed myself yesterday, and I was 188.8. So I'm back down into the 180s, not purposefully, but I just can't eat much of anything. I just cannot wait until I'm over this sickness, and maybe, just maybe, I could have a stretch where I can feel good for a bit. This whole pregnancy I've been sick. I know I've said this in other videos, but I can't enjoy my pregnancy. You know, I've got the anxiety like crazy, and then having to take medicines for my sicknesses makes the anxiety even worse, and I just can't feel good. I want to have a stretch to where I could not be sick, which makes me feel like though I'm going to need to live in a bubble. I'm going to need to put myself in a plastic bubble and not go anywhere. But I don't know what to do to avoid the sicknesses, really. I try to wash my hands all the time. I try to use hand sanitizer when I'm out places to try to prevent getting sick, but it doesn't seem like anything really works. I just think that this season for colds and flus has been really, really bad, and just can't get away from it. So, in exciting news, of course the baby news is exciting, but my computer had went kaput a few months ago. My computer that I had kept my journal on when I was pregnant with Jack. So I was very, very sad. The hard drive died, and it went corrupt, I guess is what you call it. So we haven't tried to see about getting it, what would you call it? Not repaired really, but I know there are ways that you can most likely be able to recover your files off of the computer, but my husband seems to think it's going to cost around $1,000 to do it. I would still like to try to do that, but I've been going without a computer and using my girls' laptops, which I'm sure they love. I had bought them each a laptop for homeschool, so I mostly use Daphne's to get my videos uploaded. Holy moly, be careful. My cat's being bad. Anyway, so we went this last night and we got a computer for me at Best Buy. So I'm going to have a new computer, a really nice monitor. It's supposed to have a really good processor. I don't know what that means. My husband said that. But it's an all-in-one PC, a Hewlett-Packard. So we shall see. I just wish that we could get high-speed internet here again. I mean, we do. We have Google Fiber, but we have the free Google Fiber because we were paying like $80 a month for the faster Google Fiber, which was really nice, but we just couldn't afford it anymore with our bills. So we're on the free Google Fiber, which takes me 5 million hours to upload a video for you guys to see. Speaking of which, I need to quit talking because this video is getting long. So, I guess that's all for now. I don't know if I've missed anything vital that I should have said. I don't think so. But, I'm going to put a still shot of the ultrasound on here. And then, I'll put a video of the ultrasound from today. And I don't know if this is even worth it, but what the heck. I'll stand up and try to show you my belly. I don't think it's really showing anything yet. And I think like on my video when I was 8 weeks, I did a little screenshot of my belly. And I just think it was a lot of bloat poking out my belly. So let me stand up really quick. Try to get this chair out of the way. I don't know if I can even get far enough back for this to work. Let's see. So I really need to be on my tiptoes. Hang on. Let's slowly move this table. Wow, this is like going to be so exciting. I could edit this, but why would I do that when it could be, you know, exciting like this? I know. Hang on. Okay, there. So, I mean, I'm plus size anyway, so pull my shirt back. I've got what they call a B-belly because I've always had this, you know, unfortunate roll down here. And up here is where my belly, even with Jack, it started poking out real early up here. I don't know if it's bloating or what causes it exactly, but got these lovely stretch jeans. Found them at Walmart. They're so comfortable. But so baby's down here, of course, and my abdomen. So there's not really much to show yet. It's just just me and my fat. So hopefully here soon, I give up, it's crooked. Hopefully it'll start showing something that's actually baby. So thanks for watching, guys, and sorry for the insanity at the end of the video. I should have figured that out before I set it up that I needed to be further away. Okay, talk to you guys later, and I guess I'll probably update after my next appointment with my doctor, with my regular OB. I'll update after that and post how things are going. And that's the appointment. We'll get the genetic testing set up and the ginger testing through blood work. So here in about 2 or 3 weeks, I should know if I'm having a little boy or a little girl. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.
All right. Well, you can see the heartbeat and the baby moving there already.
Looks like the head's at the top this time.
That's correct. We'll go ahead and listen to the heartbeat here first, and we'll try and get all clear picture. Good, strong heartbeat there. Heart rate 179, and that's a good number. Try that for a measurement here. It's hard to get it all in the screen. You're going to probably start doing abdominal ultrasounds here. Yeah, you're measuring a little over 11 weeks, so good change from the other day as well. You know, very appropriate. And you're right, the head is at the top. Legs are down here. We're catching, there's an arm right there. Not getting just a profile, so it's not going to be
Right.
You can see both the arms right up there. Let's just do that. Let me give you that as a picture. That's a good one from today. But clearly things are growing and progressing and doing all the things that's supposed to happen here. All right. Well, let me just peek outside. But you are officially graduating today. Let me go ahead and take this out. Yeah.